everything that we've seen in January, December, you could say January, now, into February and stuff, it seems surgical. It seems like, hey, there's a playbook. I know how to press the right buttons. Maybe I'm waiting for certain events. Maybe there's a timing aspect in one way or another. But once you start pressing the buttons, it's kind of like, what are the chances there's just no more buys? There's no more bridging. It almost feels like there's momentum here. Like there's got to be
100%.
Well, it's a function of he has to react to the market too.
Yep.
He does something, there's a reaction, then he reacts based upon what happens, one way or the other, either by inactivity or activity. He's doing that. So therefore the momentum change goes on. So he knows the system so well, he will play that game, and the momentum will happen at the rate of which we react as the users and in the market itself.
100%. It's really it's so fun to watch. It's not, and here's the thing too, guys, is it's not sorry, I'm trying to type and speak at the same time. This isn't going down a road where this is going to be a one-man show forever. Like, this is definitely going to grow to the point where he's going to have less and less impact over time on what happens in the market. Eventually, this thing's going to get legs of its own. This is just the bootstrap phase. That part people can't quite see yet because they think it's so tied to one man or one address. And I just don't see it that way, because I think that after a second cycle, you basically solidify this ecosystem as the GOAT of DeFi front and center. You throw a dismissal of an SEC case or a big win, and you amplify that even more. And here we are, Hex is the Bitcoin of DeFi, and PulseChain is the Ethereum of DeFi. And in a worst case scenario, the OA funds get burned to a contract address, and no one has control of them ever again. In a worst case, in a best case, things go on like normal. We all live, happily into our later years of life, and this thing just takes off, and you get to 100 million users.